Well, hello guys. Let's start the game. Welcome to my stream. I'm going to start playing this Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid Phantom game. Uh, sorry. Basically, from the beginning. Sorry, no, hold on. This one, this one, this one. Alright. So, we are already. I didn't start it from the very beginning, but like more or less the beginning. I think it can come down very little bit. Hold on. Yeah, this should be alright. Maybe like this. Can you guys hear my voice? Well, I think so. It's the first stream. I'm sorry about that. I think it should be alright. Alright, so let's actually go. So what I actually did like the prologue, which is like a you know, the getting out of the hospital and all kind of things. That's all I did, but that's where I stopped, and that's where I'm gonna continue the game. You can zoom in the screen while in third person view by holding V. This is checking the way ahead while you're in cover. Okay. Space. Episode 1, Phantom Limbs. Never played this game. I even refused watching YouTube videos of it because I don't want any spoilers. March 21st, 1984. I was 12 years old at the time. Northern Kabul, Afghanistan. It's a bit loud for me. Is it too loud, guys? Could be.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Wait, no, I'm gonna resume, sorry. I will have to change. I think there is an option, I think, that when I can turn on the... Wow, this is cool. Can I look around? No, I cannot. It's so beautiful, guys. Benedict Kazuhira Miller. Revolver Shalaskasha Ocelot. And I think that's me here. Enemy combatants, Soviet guards, aircon. Okay, so we start to be able to use our hands. In the prologue, you know, we kind of got really hurt. Look at that.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect warm-up.
What is that? Okay, a map. Nice.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your...
Okay, hold on. Options. Okay, I think I just want to make sure that on the camera display settings, no sound, game settings maybe. Okay, chicken hat off, obviously. Reflex mode, what is it? Experience when spotted by an enemy. Clear a mission without entering reflex mode once to earn a score bonus. Okay, so I'm not gonna use that. I definitely don't want. That's funny. So you can literally walk through them and it doesn't work. Set the game to start up next. Hey, 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 hey. No, no, no. Papa is busy now. Go to Mama, please. Okay, so that's... Oh, I have to say yes. Okay. So screen brightness, graphic setting, key assignments, camera setting maybe. No, that's not. So display setting. Let's see. Score display. Okay, so it's subtitle display foreign only. No, I will on. Okay, that's the one that I wanted. Thank you. Yes, and let's
Right.
get. Okay, so tab.
You see Wandy on the map?
Look.
That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Go
Locate
ahead and
rescue.
close the hydrant. Got your binoculars? Or should I say your int scope?
Okay, so F.
See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. Look up.
Oh, that one? What about
To
it?
the right. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it.
Tab Intel support call. Okay, so again, tab is the map. Okay, let's click on okay. Toggle map nav. Hold on. Switch
Take a
zoom.
look through your binoculars.
Oh, wait a minute. I have this little map over there.
Take a
Okay.
look through your binoculars.
How about the tab? So if I tab,
Take a look through your binoculars.
that's weird. Why is that there? Is there
Look
anything we can
directly at
see?
the village and press the call button. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back.
Okay.
Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Okay, so if I go here, that's the one?
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
Okay, so
You're
that...
a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself.
Yeah, I have to do it
Those
all.
9 years behind you. And return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. He'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
Some nice... Oh, what happened? I have a... Wait a minute. I'm the devil. I have some... What is it? Some thorns. I think I
Now
saw it in...
go! Let the legend come back to life.
Right, man. So it's my time. Okay, and now it's mine. Okay, so let's actually do this. So... It's pretty amazing how much I can actually look at. View controls, pause scene. Okay. I cannot see any people. Okay, so let's take a look at... What is this? Okay. So that's a little village.
A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandehar. The transport log might still be around somewhere.
Okay, so there might be some transport log. That's good to know. What is this? Is there anything about this? No. Eastern compost, alert low. How about this one? Do we know about anything here? Or do I need to know? There's a palace, there's a barracks. Okay, so apparently I don't need to know anything about all this place. I mean, that's a huge place we are going. What is this? There is really not much about this, is there? Okay, let's see interradio. What do you have there?
They've got Miller locked up in that town, but we don't know his exact location.
Okay, so it's the same as... Okay. Now, if we push 1, we're gonna go mother base, nothing. Okay, if we push 3, map. Missions. So, we have to locate and rescue Kazuhira Miller. Rescue our old partner Kazuhira Miller. He has been captured by the Soviets and is being interrogated at Gwandai town. Okay. Elapsed time. Okay, so actually they are measuring the time. Which is... Oh shit, I have... Are you serious? I have 16 tapes to listen to. Ocelot's briefing, the man on fire. Okay, the man on fire is the previous one, right? No. So I kind of have to listen to these things, right? Control panel. Okay, so let's do first the man on fire. And apparently I can just start it, right? E to control panel, and then how do you listen? And okay, I don't like the controls, that's for sure. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, space is to play.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use? Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up. Sprinklers? The fire system? And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down. When we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Okay, so go back to the tape list. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I don't know which one I... Add to control panel, how do I get back there? Add to tape list. Okay, I'm at tape list, but it doesn't let me choose. Now, obviously our mission has been on for a long time. So we might actually, hold on, escape? Yeah, escape. Okay, it doesn't say that, but that's fine. Ocelot briefing, okay. So E to control panel. Okay, and then... Enter. Okay, and now we're gonna put... Okay, so enter, and then we're gonna play. This is not easy, actually.
You were hospitalized in Dikelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain.
Why Dikelia?
The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Dikelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Dikelia sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all have their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames. And then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different.
Okay.
You're up.
We're changing ships?
We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler.
The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it?
Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There, we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
We continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. They'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It's gonna be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news.
The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics.
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II. And Reagan's hardline politics won him the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
A second Cold War.
And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes.
Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently, his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs. Islamic extremists?
Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold
Sonny,
acts of
go
terrorism in
outside.
recent years.
We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed.
The countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism.
My only problem here is the time is running at the same time where I'm listening to it, so I hope I'm not going to screw
Afraid of
things up.
losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity.
Private forces.
Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but...
I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now, but this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men, basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. The reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The Mother Base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good.
Huh. Oh no,
You,
this is
your
long.
men had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force.
They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz,
Oh,
the
that's
mole
basically
who
the
worked for
first
Cypher
one.
as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big FU. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist? Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open.
Nice.
Full of venom. The days of naked Snake are long
Sonny,
gone.
go outside.
Welcome back, Venom Snake.
Venom
This world
Snake.
still needs you.
Huh.
Here, Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit.
I think that was a video. I think we had that.
Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
Huh. I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah. At the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah. The doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that?
I think so. When? Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
Okay, so actually I could have done it all. Wait a minute, is that a guy?
Marker placed.
That's a guy. Is it a bad guy or a good guy? We don't know. I don't think that there are so many good guys here. So that thing is... There is some guy over there. Okay. Hold on. I want to see one guy.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
I don't think I need this. I'm probably doing things in a stupid way, like in some way that is not... Okay, hold on. Interradio.
A Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
Okay, so should I actually go there? Like that? Actually, you know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm supposed to go there, so let's actually take a look. I'm totally new to this game, so I apologize if I look. Seems that there is something here that worth.
A Soviet soldier of the 40th Army. No DRA forces around. The Soviets must want to keep that area under direct control. A Soviet soldier of the 40th Army.
Okay, I already heard that a couple of times, so... Okay, so I do have a... Okay, hold on. Is there anything here in this one? This one here. Anything here? I don't think so. Alright. Tab. And this way, okay?
Yeah.
Can I just throw it down here casually without getting noticed? I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. How do I... Because right now I'm in first person.
Yeah.
How do I get out of... Oh, okay. Okay, so if I go like this, then I'm first person, and this way it's... I
Yeah.
can see myself. That's interesting. I actually like first person.
Yeah.
I don't think he can...
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. They're bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars.
Yeah.
Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
I did. I did. I don't see anybody else, so...
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast.
Yeah.
Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Okay, so that's kind of weird because I don't have that. How do I... Hold on. Let's take a look at controls. How do I... No, not that one. Options. Select control time. Key assignments. Shift control is switch between walk and run. Change stance, context sensitive action. Switch zoom, okay. Ready weapon, okay. Reload pickup, hold binocular radio. Okay, menu controls. Yeah, how about like weapons? I don't see any information about my weapons, so I'm not sure. Okay. Wait a minute. How can I... Okay, hold on. Again, sorry. Options. So how was it run? Switch between shift and switch between control. Okay, so but once I so what you're saying is that I will always run unless I keep pushing the button? Cover attack? No, I don't want to cover attack anybody. V. Okay. E. Can I go in here? There is something here.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Okay.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
I want... That is a bit too much, my friend. Oh, hold on. Can I climb? How do I climb up? Hold on. Escape? Okay. Start, in which you are less known as start mode. To enter start mode, go prone, stay still and press the action button. Spotted, about to wish to avoid combat, move away from the enemy, use obstacles as cover while you re-enter start mode. So, go to prone. Okay, first of all, how do you go to prone? Key assignments again. Change sense. Okay, it's C. Okay, so I just keep pushing the C. Alright. Oh no, that's not the way I want. Okay, so I keep pushing the C, it actually becomes prone. Okay, let's... Okay, so there is this guy. Is there any other guy? Do I want to do that? Do I have any other weapons? I don't know if I have any other weapons. Okay, so we play prone. How did we go prone? E, right?
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Okay, he's staying here. The enemies can give sight or by sound. The lower your stand, the slower you move, the harder it will be for them to spot you. Use the stance button to change your stance. Yeah, I've got it. Question is, do I want to like kill this guy? Hold on. Are you serious?
Get!
I have no idea what I can do here.
bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Okay, so I killed this guy. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. Okay, but at least I got his... Oh, you know what? Let's... Oh shit, there is a guy over there. Hold on. Escape. Tranquilize effectiveness. Okay, so it actually sleeps, but how do I... Okay, hold on. First of all, we have to go and...
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
Hiding on horseback. Press the stance button while riding your horse to cling to the saddle and hide. The side you hide behind depends on the direction in which the camera is facing when you press the button, but you can change size, side and hiding by pressing W. Okay guys, any other guy here? I don't see anybody else, so okay, I'm just gonna go and... Okay, I'm just gonna try to take this guy down without doing anything. Hold on, how do you take him down? And that's basically it, guys. I'm gonna probably finish it here, but I wanna figure this out first. Selecting weapons. Okay. Give me a sec.
Guard post captured.
Okay, and this guy is actually still alive. Alright. So I'm not sure what exactly I did, but apparently that was it. No more, right? Okay, guys. I don't know how long he's gonna be out, though. Wait, did I just... I hope I didn't cause a fire here. Alright guys, that's all what we're gonna do today. We got this post, and I think we're gonna just go and finish for now. How do I do that though? Return to title menu, I believe. Yes. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming. I'm just learning this game. It's gonna take a while, but I actually love it so far. But I think... Oh, wait a minute. I can actually get this. Yes, please. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So we're gonna actually finish it here. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you like this game. I absolutely love it, but I'm really just starting, so I don't even know what I'm doing here. Probably I'm failing this mission miserably already. So see you guys. I'm gonna come. We're gonna see you guys very soon. I have all other games as well, so don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the subscribe button or the follow button in Twitch, and I see you guys very soon. Thank you, and bye bye.